We need connection to the mainland with the southern Russell Island bar. With the plain farmers closing down and being regrown, we need a southern connection now. There is no helipad available to get people from isolated areas out of the big fire. Macleay Island has the same problems. A lot of backburning needs to be done. On the grounds, the road, my range house about 3 blocks beside me, they're not exactly not close enough. I was understanding the water bowl right next door. A gentleman owned heavy machinery on Russell Island had to come and help open roads that were big gutters in them and people couldn't evacuate from their homes. We need the cars to walk through, just like bollards and the trucks and the trucks. Nobody can get through. We need infrastructure on the islands. We still have no sewage. There is a D+ water rating around the southern Moreton Bay Islands, and our Mayor Karen Williams blames the Logan River. It is the leaching from the septic systems that is causing the D+ water pollution.
The Queensland government keeps ignoring offshore Queenslanders.
And you pay the same rates as you do here. That's what's so wrong. And we pay more than nearly $90 a year extra we pay on our rates. Translead steal $90 a year out of our rates on top of what we pay on go-karts for the ferry. There is no parking left at Redland Bay or on the islands. No infrastructure. We need sewage. How pathetic is that? No sewage in this day and age. 10,000 people. The Cleveland police say there's 10,000 people on the southern Moreton Bay Islands. Why haven't we got sewage? Especially, again, I repeat, as we pay the same rates as you. Why have we still got no curb and channeling and they're spraying a very thin layer of tar over the streets? There's still not a footpath right across the island. We still do not have a Telstra tower, for God's sake. We need a siren on the islands for fires. We are neglected. We need to change the Act to allow backburning and neighbours to clear the lots beside them. Redland Council owns the most land on all the islands and they're land banking. If they sold all that land, they could build a bridge.
Southern Moreton Bay Islands, Queensland's worst kept, best secret.
We need equality in infrastructure. Why is all the money being spent on places like Cleveland and suburbs around here when it was raised from the rates of the southern Moreton Bay Islands? Those people have had, a lot of them have had to hand their land back into the council. They could not afford the rates. And a lot of the pensioners that bought their plots of land have had to hand it back in. That was their super. It was disgusting. Shame on Redland Council.
The Redland Shire Council was specifically asking to take over these islands from the Queensland government. It is not proof that we are burdened. We have contributed to the budget of this council. We deserve better treatment, better duty of care, and better funding for these islands.
The Redland City Council handed a submission to the state government to take over the 4 Southern Bay Islands. The state government gave them a big handout for the infrastructure. Where is that money? It has never been spent. They have waited for the islands for too long.
What is happening to our transport after the sand mine closes on the Stradbroke Highway?
Can't get loans to build because the banks won't loan us money because there's no agreement.
There are no buses on the island. They couldn't even evacuate people out of pockets. Elderly people were frightened. They couldn't even ring for emergency help. We desperately need the Telstra tower. And we desperately need the rates for the roads on the southern Moreton Bay Island to be used in the southern Moreton Bay Island. That is the main issue. And what about the lockdown we tolerate for at least 4 to 7 hours every night because the ferry and barges don't work? that's sick or injured or work shift work are isolated on these islands.
Am I going to show you filming that? Just on your phone?
You want us to keep calling helicopters and you say to us that you choose to live there. Yes, you do. But you pay the same rate as you.
We may have chosen to live here, but this council has a clean and faithful representative and chose to represent us, so they let us start.
We want equal infrastructure to the mainland. We demand sewage. We demand a contact from the southern Moreton Bay Islands to the Jacob's Well area. Jacob's Well, all that area has been rezoned from the sugarcane fields. We demand a contact road across the lower Bay Islands to Jacob's Well. Then we will have an escape route off the southern part of the island where the fire is most dangerous. Pictures speak louder than words.
No discrimination to offshore Queenslanders.
I'm getting a bit of coverage, pretty soon. My storyboard, they love it. Very much shame on Redland attitude. We had a meeting on Russell Island yesterday. We sent out 4,000 flights of leaflets around the island through the region. We had at least 200 people turn up at that meeting. We are very appreciative of them turning up. Today is all about letting the Redland Council know and our members address the council because they will not listen.
Yeah, that's not too bad, Paul.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
that's the sort of thing I'll need to
How about you?
find out. You know. I'm fine. Yeah.
It's all about the eyes.
It's all about the eyes.
And you're just looking at Rio, yeah.
All right, so can you get your first and last name?
Yeah.
My name is Greg Hawkeye-Sabog, and I'm the chairperson of the Moreton Bay Combined Highlands Association.
Can you spell your last name?
HARTAY-SZABO.
Lovely. Now, Greg, tell us what's happening here today.
Well, we are basically Southern Moreton Bay Island residents, and we are very dissatisfied the way the council treats us. We had a large fire on Russell Island a couple of weeks ago, where about 170 hectares of bushland burned. That's 1/10 of the island. Russell Island is the largest of the Southern Moreton Bay Islands, and a lot of people don't even know here on the mainland that we exist, because there's not much promotion. So before that, at the end, sort of mid-November, there was also another fire, but a much smaller one on the Clay Island. There was 30 hectares burning there, but similar causes. So a lot of ground fuel. A lot of these properties are in the property of the Redland City Council, either because it was originally conservation or because they resumed land from residents. And we often hear from them that we should maintain our properties, just keep a fire break, clean around the house, but they are very quiet on what their responsibilities are in terms of vegetation maintenance. And this is partly why we are here and demand better duty of care from the Redland City Council.
Now, how big an issue is this for you? Because you all seem very passionate, very angry about
Oh yes, it's huge. It could be life and death. With this last fire, in the first couple of hours on the 15th of December, which was a Thursday, we didn't know how it was going to evolve, how it was going to unfold. If it had been hotter, like a week later, or the winds had been stronger, then it would have been devastating consequences for these islands, because Russell Island in particular is identified as the highest fire risk area of all Moreton Bay Islands. And I don't think that the fire mitigation plans and the bylaws reflect that danger. Also the increasing population that is moving to the south of the island. The access is a problem because you only have a single road across the island, 7 kilometers long, so it's a very long island, and that actually happened to be cut off during that fire. So there was a point, I live actually on the south side of this island, there was a point when we couldn't return home. All the evacuation buildings, most of the assembly points and the helicopter landing pads are on the north side of the island, whereas the south has no buildings. There's an evacuation area at Sandy Beach, but it's overgrown with vegetation, so it would be the essential duty of the Redland City Council to maintain that area. There's a ramp for boats on the side, but that road gets flooded, and it's a very rough road to access for cars.
How many people on the south side of the island?
I don't have an exact figure. 4,000 for both Macleay and Russell Island. Look, this is also part of the problem because we have. I'll show you.
We'll get you showing us after this.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, then we'll show you. You can show it to us after. But can you tell us?
Sorry, just looking about here.
Just like
Okay. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Just keep looking that way.
Just keep looking.
You are Australia.
When you're asking.
Okay.
So Greg, if you can briefly tell us some of all of your demands, if you can list them for us, please.
Well, first of all, please show us more duty of care and thoroughly upgrade your fire mitigation plans, including especially ground fuel management. Work out a better way to connect these islands, have better evacuation
No more
points
neglect of the Southern Moreton Bay
assembly
Islands.
points
We want a bridge.
Old people
on these
can't
islands,
swim.
so we have a better
They're not
chance
second-rate
on a
citizens.
7-kilometer long island
Same
to
rates
make it out safely. Do consider other means of transport, which has been actually recommended as early as 6 years ago, but council has not done anything about it. We need better duty of care and better treatment, better consideration for our rates we are paying. We are also Queenslanders, just happen to be offshore. We may have chosen to live there, but Redland City Council has also chosen to represent us. We are paying them from our rates, so they better start and do their duties in regard.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks for
Well done.
We demand equality. We need sewage. We need connection to the mainland from the Southern Moreton Bay Island by barge.
Better transport.
Where's the bridge they promised 40 years
Disaster
ago?
plan that we had a preliminary meeting on Sunday for the community, And I asked a show of hands who knew about this.
The
It's about
neglect of the
2
islands.
hands of the
It's
100
nothing
strong
compared to the
community.
70 scam, and it's still
When
going.
the fire broke out on Russell on the 15th of December, 2 days later there was a meeting at the recreation. And the mayor actually scrambled out with the deputy mayor and the CEO and brought this document. She said that make sure that you don't leave without a copy of this one. There were about a handful of copies in the hall for a 200 strong crowd. So this sort of shows about their level of preparation, their duty of care that they are showing to us. Most people are not aware of this document at all. It was published in 2013 based on 2011 census figures. We are in 2017, so the new census figures, they must update their population figures, they must update their fire mitigation, they must update their duty of care in regards to fire management.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you.
Okay.
And all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Isn't that wonderful? It's a riot. Because we can't swim from Russell Island. 10,000 people on the southern Moreton Bay Islands, according to the police. Why haven't we got sewage? Why aren't we connected to the mainland? We got the Redland Council out of the red, they're in the black because of our rates. We pay extra money on our rates for the transit levy. The suburbs don't pay that. What is going on, Redland Council? Why are we being discriminated against?
You want me to join them back up again?
You got the stacks good. Can we let you know when our next big day is? We're organising it now. It could be early March, and it'll be a very big one.
And the, I don't know who did the media.
Oh, it was me.
Send them an email details for that event.
Okay, sure.
You know, one solution to this would be if the Auxiliary Fire Brigade of Queensland used these southern Moreton Bay Islands as a training ground to clear the debris, especially on the Redland Council owned land. They're the biggest landowners on this
They own
island.
50% of the island.
We hope the Queensland Fireys will use the southern Moreton Bay Islands as a training ground and start clearing the Redland Council land. They keep making us landowners pay $50 or more every 3 months to keep our blocks cleared, but they are the main culprits, for God's sake. We need equality, we need sewerage, we need connectivity to Jacob's Well. The fire area is mainly on the south of Russell. Macleay cops huge fires. We need help. The southern Moreton Bay Islands, 10,000 residents.
Having third world conditions 40 kilometres from the world city of Brisbane. Why is that?
And our communications suck. Telstra, Optus drop out all the time.
Watch this space. The Jacobs Well cane farmers can no longer use their mill. The engine room burnt down. They are transferring their cane to Condon. Sibelco's going. We will have a route then from Gold Coast Logan through the southern end of Russell, across to Stratty, and if the Queensland government can get their act in order, they'll order Sibelco to keep the road on the top of Stratty that takes you up to Dunwich. We could connect all these islands at a very low cost. Very good. Support the southern Moreton Bay Islands.
It's a long way to swim and there's a fire on.
Thank you for coming, all the media, and thank you for police turning up.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch with our big days on the islands.
Okay.
I think we can go in here.
Have you finished? It's upside down, Jenny. Finished. It's upside down.
Hey guys, if we could just chip away just to let people through there, they're trying to put on the road. Thank you.
Round the other way. And the camera going up. Camera's finished rolling.
thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria.
Always a pleasure.
Bye.
Are we good? Are we allowed to take these on the side? I have.
Where are we going? Yeah, inside.
Well, inside, yeah, if you can fit in. I don't think they can be,
Can everybody put their signs in the bag? Let's go in the shade and do it.
So we're not taking the sign, you say?
We're not allowed to.